So let's start it out with this. The Jordan Davis deal. 3 years, $78 million, $65 million, 26 per. Played 87 snaps on third down. Man, that's a lot of money for a guy you pull off the field. He is not a 3-down guy. And I do believe he had a really good year a year ago. But man, is that a lot of money? And I have to put this into context here too as well. You got to remember something here. The cap is at 301.2. So you're going to see really good players being paid exceptional money. So you've got to put that into context. So I think he played really well last year. He had a really good season, no doubt. But he played 87 snaps on third down. That means you take him off the field on third down, which is called the money down. Davis, in 2025, played 686 snaps, had 4.5. Moro Jomo had 170 snaps on third down, and Jalen Carter had 142 snaps on third down. $26 million for a guy you yank off the field. Little rich. I mean, he's not in Dexter Lawrence's league. He could be one day, maybe. I still think that run defense a year ago was a little suspect, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I thought, like I said, he was in shape. And it really goes back to the 2024 year when he started getting his act in shape. So he's gone from 2000. This wasn't just an overnight thing in 2025. You know, he'd been working at his weight and getting better. And I think without a doubt, Clint Hurtt has made a massive impact on his life. Says, I wanted Phillips, but I'm not paying him $30 million a year. We're going to get to that one here in a minute. And we'll go back and forth on the Jordan Davis deal. But for me, good for him. $26 million. Let's see if he plays into the contract. Okay? All right. So let's go to the Jalen Phillips. I told you guys, you were not re-signing this guy. You were not re-signing him. I have been steadfast on that. You were not re-signing him. Drew Rosenhaus represents Dan Morgan. Dan Morgan played in the NFL, and Dan Morgan's agent is Drew Rosenhaus. I'll give you some of the particulars. That deal was finished on Saturday. They had the Carolina deal finished on Saturday. Drew Rosenhaus gave the Eagles until Monday morning to come up to 30 plus. They didn't want to. He signed with Carolina. We lost our third string quarterback, our wide receiver, to the Falcons. Replaceable. Jalen Phillips, $120 million, 4-year deal, 80 guaranteed, 30 million per. Not me. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. Not paying that. I think he's a really good player. Okay, but you got to have cap integrity. Howie kept his cap integrity. Now, you're not a better team. So what you did was, here's an example of you saying, I have to worry about potential guys that I have to sign, like Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. And I'm starting to think this a little bit. I'm starting to think Howie's looking too much in the front mirror instead of the rear mirror or the present mirror, because this guy's looking down the road and it's hurting his present. You're not a good football team right now on defense. How about this? You're a lesser of a football team because Jalen Phillips is no longer on your team. I would love Chubb, and we trade for Grenard. I think Chubb makes a lot of sense. Plus, he's cheaper. Listen, you're not a better team, but follow the money. Follow the money. Jalen Phillips is a really good football player. He has to maximize the most money he can. And the Eagles were stuck at 27.5. They didn't want to pay over $27 million. Okay? They did not want to pay over $27 million. So right now, at the end of the day, you're looking at a scenario here. Okay? They just didn't pay that money. All right? They didn't want to pay that money. So that's why you lose out on Jalen Phillips. Now Howie's got to go back into the market here. Laughing my ass off. Sills was criticizing Phillips all last week, and now he's gone, which is a problem. Okay, dude. You think you're a better football team now without him? Don't trust Sills. I fucking told you weren't signing him. This guy's a douchebag at the end of the day, Prince. Okay? Criticizing him? Yeah, I mean, I think the Carolina Panthers overpaid for him, but you're not a better team. Whatever, guy. Yeah, well, I'm the one that told you were never signing him. Not happening. Really? Okay, whatever. So, like I said, let's see here. Mr. Hill. Sills, I agree. He hasn't shown anything as a 3-down player, but that kind of money, they think obviously he can be. Well, then you're paying for potential because he's still not there as the 3rd-down guy yet. He's not there yet. I cannot be mad at Howie for not signing Phillips when they threw 27.5 at him. I agree. But as I said, Sleepy, 2 things can be true. You're not as good a football team, okay? You're not as good as the football team, but you did the right thing financially. Sean, is there a better team minutes after losing a great player? They are a better team by the time the season starts by letting him walk instead of paying him. They're not a better team. Still spoke the truth. Phillips is good, but not worth us dumping that much money into him. 2 things can be true, my friend. Correct. I think he's a good player. $30 million? No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, Jason, how are you a better team by losing Phillips? I can't wait to hear this one. How are you a better team? When you didn't have Phillips, your edges were shit show. Okay? Okay? Thank you very much, my friend. We get our 3rd rounder back, and I don't think he was worth it. Okay? Seals, you see Raiders got Linderbaum? I did see that. I'll tell you what, deals are being signed as we speak right now.